Hi guys, welcome to my junk double deck. This deck consists of 40 cards in the main deck, 15 in the extra deck. Main deck has 22 monsters and 9 spells and traps. Extra deck has 1 Xyz monster and 14 synchro monsters. Let's start off with the 22 monsters. Okay, 1 Chaos Sorcerer, I guess he's the boss monster of the deck. I would use Blackluster Soldier if I had it, but it's hard to get cards like those these days. But Chaos Sorcerer is good. He's amazing. 1 Kai's the Shadow Monarch. I like Kai's better than Sorcerer because he could be summoned easier. It just looks cooler to me. I like him better. But next we have 3 Junk Synchrons. They're the main tuners of the deck. Easy bring out your level 2s and 1s from the graveyard. Second main tuner of the deck, Quick Draw Synchron. I like the 2 better than 3. Just 3 is really dead. Level Eater complements the Quick Draw, and Level Eater you can just spam him on the field. Really good with Scrap Dragon. I wish I had it, but 2 Doppels. These complement the Junk Synchrons because you can either bring these back with Junk Synchron, or when Junk Synchron brings something back, you can special summon this. Also complement in rounding out the Dark Monsters. Wait, no, sorry, one more Dark Monster. TG Werewolf. When something special summoned 4 or lower, you get to special summon this. It works really well with Level Eater. Special summon Level Eater, special summon this, or with Junk Synchron, special summon from the graveyard, and special summon this from your hand. Easy Destroyer or Stardust. Now rounding out the Dark Monsters, you have a Sangan, which searches out for literally anything in this deck. Starting off with Lights, Tuning Wares. Maybe surprising, but I find these more useful than the Goddess Eveiler, if you will. It's really easy to summon, easy with 1-for-1, Road Warrior, Junk Synchron, with all those, plus the draw power it gives you. Next we have 2 Raikos, which round out the light monsters. Staples for these deck. The mill helps a lot. That's why I only have 2, because the mill's not the best, but it's there and it helps. Plant Engine, Dandelion, Lone Fire, and Spore. Plant Engine is still strong, but it's getting pretty shaky. I would have Go Up again if I had it, but limiting a Lone Fire really killed it. You can't have Spore without Lone Fire, or vice versa. Lone Fire is just mainly used for Spore in this format. So, Plant Engine. Now, Debris Dragon. Still great at 1, unlike some other cards in this deck. Unlike some other limited cards in this format. 1 Pigment Soldier. This is what I swapped out for the last Raiko. I've been liking this better. Really, just in your type situation, top deck this. Really save you. Now for our spells. Again, that was 22 monsters. Spells are 3 Searches, Reinforce my Army, Charge a Light Brigade, and 1-for-1. Rhoda for Junk and Doppel. Charge for Raiko. 1-for-1 for usually Spore, but also occasional tuning work. Graveyard spells, or staples, Monster Born Foolish, Book of Moon, and 1 MST for quick play spells. Some of this format need to play 3. This deck doesn't really need to, but 3 MSTs is really useful sometimes. Next, the real staples, Dark Hole and Heavy Storm. That was the 9 spells. Now for traps. Trap Stun. Just blanks it over and get that last chip off your opponent's life points. Really useful. It prevents warnings, prevents judgments, prevents mirror forces. You know. 2 dark bribes. I avoid these more trap stones, but I find dark bribes better than MSTs and trap stones because one, MSTs can't protect from dark holes, neither they can trap stun or dark holes, heavy storms in your opponent's turn, and these are faster than MSTs in terms of speed spell. That's why I like them better. 2 compulsory evacuation devices. These are very flexible on what you can do with them. They're also chainable. 2 called Haunteds, need them, and 2 mirror forces. Not 2 mirror forces. 1 mirror force and 1 torrential. That rounds out the main deck, just 40. Now for the extra deck, like I was saying, I had 1 Xyz monster in here, which is Gachi. I don't know. He'll probably be swapped out for something useful. The extra deck isn't quite finished yet, but it's always useful to have powers of your monsters. Armory Arm. He's a new addition on this format because, well, we have Blackluster Soldier, but even though I don't have it, makes literally anything a beat stick. Junk Warrior is like what I like to equip Armory Arm to. Just by itself and Warrior, you get 3300 attack, not bad. Plus, if you've seen Junk Warrior and Doppel, you already have a 3100, attack of Junk Warrior. Frozen Fits, you sync Junk Synchron and Raikou to get this guy. I love Fits. Junk Gardener, the big wall. Your opponent's gonna be stalled for a long time if you have this guy in the field. Joe Warrior, he's the new Pot of Avarice. If you didn't notice, I don't run Pot of Avarice because how limited. I got really pissed, and it's either 3 or nothing in this format, really. Or for me, it's just my decision. Either 3 Pot of Avarice, this isn't no Pot of Avarice at all. 1 Iron Chain. This is really easy to get with Debris. That's why I'd probably swap out for Bryanak if I get it. Xavier Bellum, switch out to a Black Rose. I'm getting my Ghost shirt soon, so it's like I don't have it. Urbellum's really useful, though. It's pretty useful by itself. 1 Junk Archer. Junk Archer is also really useful. Easy 7 sync with Cook Draw. Same with Nitro Warrior. 1 Stardust, kind of like a staple for any deck that can sync. And Big Daddies of the deck, or extra deck. 2 Dunk Destroyers, love them. It's rape your opponents really. 1 Colossal Fighter, I like him too. I don't usually go for him because if I can sync for 8 and I don't need a destroyer, I usually get Stardust out first. But Colossal Fighter is still useful, especially when 6 Sams. You have a 4000 attack Colossal. Next, we have Road Warrior. Really easy. If you didn't know, it needs 2 or more non-tutor monsters to sync or summon. That's what really kills me sometimes. But I can manage. Well, that is the deck. Hope you guys liked it. Please thumbs up this video. Please, it really helps. Subscribe, like, comment. I really want your suggestions on this deck. I think this deck is going to be really big, this format. So yeah, that's the deck. Thanks for watching.